Welcome to MCpodcast, aka Men of Culture Podcast. And in this video today, we are doing a versus video on is solo leveling overrated? Let's actually just get into the debate of it. I'm gonna be on the side of it's overrated.
And I'm gonna be on the side that it's not.
Recently, the Crunchy World Awards dropped, and solo leveling won Anime of the Year somehow.
So, right off the bat, it's a good sign for the non-underrated side or overrated.
So we're talking strictly about the anime, not the webtoon. I think the webtoon's great, but I think the anime has been overrated a lot. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave down below what your thoughts on the video. Like, once again, we both like solo leveling, but I think it's a pretty good video. So enjoy.
All right, so let's get down to it. What exactly do you feel is overrated? Huh?
I feel like the way, be honest, like, what other character you know besides Sun Jinwoo?
Let me guess. Biru.
No. Minus the Shadow Army, because the Shadow Army is completely different. They're the simplest names.
Shahei.
Okay, that's the only the only good-looking female character in that series.
Only good looking. It's crazy. His sister, bro.
What's his sister name?
Yo, that's crazy. Don't worry about it, bro. All that's important is
what's the dude that's been with him the whole time? They literally call
Chatin. Yeah. No, don't press me.
The one that calls him his brother.
Yes.
That's his name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fact check that.
Fact check. Matter of fact, let's fact check it right now. Yo, it's Jinwoo. I'm capping.
Exactly. So therefore, the side cast of solo leveling is so forgettable.
It's their all names are Korean. Like, it's just Korean kind of like transverted into like a Japanese kind of like voiceover. It's confusing, bro. That's why it's so difficult, because these names are abstract. They're not like, oh, fucking Michael Jordan. Like, I don't know why I just said Michael Jordan, but you get me. It's not a rudimentary name.
Let's be honest though. Even if they had like normal Japanese names, whatever, no one would give a fuck about it, because literally, like, anytime any other character's on the screen besides Jinwoo, I immediately just get annoyed. Like, why is this character on the screen? And you can't even deny the fact that it's true.
Bro, he just can't take the time and enjoy the show.
No. Bro has to rush. Son Jinwoo carries this show. Like, I understand the main character should carry the show, but the side characters are so, like, irrelevant to the point that it annoys me.
The show is mostly about him and his journey. It's not about, like, the whole side cast. What is the show called? Solo leveling, brother. Does it look like he's part of a crew besides his own? So he legit converses with barely anybody. You got Gung Hee, which is the goddamn fucking head of the administration, whatever the fuck he is. And you got some cool side cast. I actually believe a lot of the S-Class hero has their own potential in a lot of different ways. But not only that, you got the national ranked hunters that are yet to come. Matter of fact, look at Biru, bro. He's a better character than every other character that was in the show already. So.
He just said that he's better than every other character.
I'm capping. But and he gets to me. He gets to me.
For not even, 30 seconds of the episode, of the last episode? Come on.
Brother, did you not? Okay. What also I don't get, right, is they put extra shit into the animation, which made it even better.
Yes.
Not only that, during the first season and the second season, they focused on a more emotional side of Sung Jin-woo, which brought it to be more realistic, more relatable, and just it feels more fluent throughout the show.
Sure.
So, and throughout these events that the animation has added, you don't think that's added a level to it? No pun intended.
To be honest with you, I felt like certain parts of this of solo leveling I didn't like at all, because what I mean is that, like, look, they were kind of flipping back and forth between making him either emotional or not. Like, make him have emotions or don't make him have emotions at all. Pick a side, okay?
His whole point was about him growing up, and it's a coming of age story where he's able to move past that. He's been in the dungeons, he's been in the trenches, he's seen people get hurt, but does that mean he can't reciprocate that back? That also adds that layer into the show where he can kill for a reason, but not for no reason at all, which some shows do excessively.
Okay, whatever. But let's even say this: season 1 to season 2. Like, let's just be honest. The story in general of solo leveling is pretty generic. We have seen this before. It's just literally solo leveling was a generic story that's done right.
I think it's a simple plot, not a generic. I think it got its own twist for what it is. from what you see seasonal anime coming out month by month, you think that it's got some actual like originality to it besides the like ongoing anime?
But I'm saying is that I feel like what makes it overrated at this point is that, for one, like, there's other animes that have way better stories and that are way more appealing than Solo Leveling, and I feel like a lot of people have like said this is like the greatest anime ever, or have it in their top 10 or whatever, or say all these things, is literally because it's trending to like right now.
I can agree. The webtoon brought its hype through social media and, you know, TikTok and, you know, all these other platforms, like spamming these clips of him and shit, which makes it more of a trend, which I get. I understand that, like, a lot of different platforms boost anime and what it is, and its likability. I get it, popularity. But I think this show got popular for a reason. You know, it's based off the webtoon, which we both read multiple times. Mm-hmm. So I would say it's got its own concrete, like, you know, kind of finishing and ending, and I think it's got a lot of potential. Something that a lot of shows have is that simple start to finish end.
Okay, yeah.
Which hopefully they'll get to, you know what I mean?
Another problem I really have with Solo Leveling was also because of the fact that, for one, reading it as a webtoon, I didn't think it was a problem, but actually not having any really good side characters actually does affect how I see the story. Like, I literally don't give a fuck about any of the side characters in Solo Leveling at all. Like, besides Cha-Hae, the only reason I like Cha-Hae is because I know the relationship that Sun Jinwoo and her is gonna have. Every other person, I literally have not give a single fuck about. And I'm not gonna lie, the webtoon does a lot better. Obviously, they just have more time to kind of develop those characters. But, like, no cap, I don't care about any of the characters, like, other than, like, maybe a sister, because
I would have definitely liked a little bit more weaving in of, like, specific characters just to make the show kind of feel more compact. I don't know, like, make the characters more involved. I agree in that part. It just feels like a lot was not just him aura farming, but it doesn't seem like... I feel like the National Hunters, in a way, could have been introduced in a way where they came in when he was a lower power level, and, you know, maybe he was able to assist them, or, like, somebody maybe he could count on. But it seems like, of course, the show's Solo Leveling, so it's just going to be just him and against all. So I think that show just kept that and followed suit and ran with it. I think that's the main reason why it's the way it is because he's supposed to be a league above. But I definitely would have liked some more fluidity with the characters and just better connection overall. It kind of just felt like they were part of the story, not part of the cast, if that makes sense.
So my question is, do you think Solo Leveling actually deserved Anime of the Year?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. What else was popping out this year?
Sousou no Frieren was a way better anime.
Sousou no Frieren was a fucking great anime.
And you honestly think...
But...
Hold up, I have a question.
But...
Who was a better character, Frieren or Sun Jinwoo?
Okay, better character, Frieren.
Okay, then.
Okay, but, like...
Who was a better...
what did I... No, okay, this is the question. Anime of the year. What does that mean to you?
What was the best anime?
So, what did you enjoy the most, right? So,
yeah.
I enjoy Solo Leveling more than Sousou no Frieren. To be honest with you, there were cool moments in Sousou no Frieren.
But
there was journeys, there was world building, there was connections. But Solo Leveling, every time that motherfucker hit the screen, I was thinking... It was 2 minutes passed by and I had to wait for another 7 days.
Bro, hold up.
That was the different type of shit. I was there every week, bro. Sousou no Frieren, nah, I'll let that run out.
Just because you enjoy an anime, because Solo Leveling is literally mainly fighting. Like, you're there to see hands thrown.
Alright, yeah.
And it's really meant for that. Anime wise, you're looking at story for story, and then character for character, like world building for world building. You compare each of them, and then you clearly look. Sousou no Frieren is a better written story, and overall just a better anime. It was much more of an...
I'll give you that. Better written story with more complex plot, with a lot of characters being connected.
And better adapted.
Oof, this is where we're bugging out here. Alright, it's. I think the anime is better adapted because it's not just like the webtoon. It's like hyper tuned to like add stuff into it to make it better. Biro's fight scene.
Okay,
the dude dying. You know what I mean? Everything came together as it did in the webtoon. Like, did it not come forward and pop at you in the show? And we're saying anime of the year. What, like, stood out? What did you enjoy? That's Solo Leveling. Solo Frieren's up there. That's Solo Leveling.
I don't really know about that. Because also, I felt like when he came in for the... I like the Biro fight.
The Biro fight was sick, yeah.
But I didn't like, when the hunters were getting fucked up by them, I didn't felt like... Damn, they're gonna die. I always knew. Well, I guess I already knew that, but I never felt for a moment. Damn, they really might kill these characters off. I always knew Sun Jin was gonna pull up at the last minute, and that's what he did. You knew in the webtoon, even if you read it multiple times, that the stakes,
none of the motherfuckers gonna die.
But no, you did feel like the stakes were that they could possibly die.
Just the build up, you knew from the second they introduced the build up and him not being there. The second they chose that was foreshadowing that he's gonna be there anyway.
But the anxiety of someone might die before he gets there. Obviously, Chahae was whooped.
I think more of them should have been at risk, but the reason that you felt like the other characters were at risk because he killed the healer.
Yeah,
he killed the healer immediately. Chahae was next, and so were the other motherfuckers, unless he popped out.
I don't know. Overall, I just don't think that Solo Leveling, like the hype that it's getting. I understand, like if people read the webtoon, I get it. Like I hyped it up too, but people make this show seem like it's like amazing or just revolutionary. It's doing something that's really simple.
You're just being good at that one thing.
Being good at it.
No, I get that.
It's not like a crazy amazing plot, and like it's not something I think about. Like I'm gonna think like, oh damn, that I could just watch it over and over again. Like no. No, I can watch certain moments of it. I watch the Biru fight again, or I watch the Ingress fight again. But I wouldn't really care to go watch the story again because you could already guess the whole thing.
I guess so, but I just think
Solo Leveling has moments in ore farming. Also, another point: Sun Jin literally does things just to farm ore.
No.
Yes, he does.
No.
He literally does everything he does is solely to farm ore.
No.
Yes.
No. Give me one thing.
Bro refused to join the do the island raid and eat the Juju Island raid literally because he said his mom he said my mom just like came back from whatever the resurrection shit.
Oh yeah, the eternal sleep no one can escape from, and the only way he gets a potion to heal him is through fighting a fucking.
But he still ends up going, and then he still ends up going, and he literally waits the last possible minute to go.
Yeah, did anybody get clapped besides that one healer? Yes, but as some dramatic effect. What you want? Nobody to die? No. Then you're gonna be like, oh, he's too overpowered. Nobody died.
What about when he went on the that raid when they got
the S gate?
The red gate.
The S gate, yeah.
With all the orgs, and he literally let the head dude get his ass whooped by Tusk.
That was purposefully, bro.
No, purposely. He literally let the dude almost died.
Who?
When he went on the not the red gate. Yeah. What's the red gate?
The red gate was the one where they fought the fucking white orcs.
No, some of the elves.
I'm talking about the elves.
No, I'm talking about the one they got trapped in the gate and couldn't leave. Oh, okay. It was one where when they faced the high orcs.
Yes, the red ones.
Yes, and he literally let the dude, the captain, get fucked up so bad to the point he would have died, and he chose just not to help till that moment.
Bro,
why did he do that?
Bro,
he could have saved them from the very beginning.
It's to build the tension. You don't understand. You don't understand what the purpose behind the art is.
Doing all this
it's able to reel in the viewers to be like, yo, someone fucked this dude up for me. Someone murked this dude for me. Right? This is what happened.
Watch him get slammed up and down, and just right
guess
before
what? When he went down, he said, "Mink, caught that bitch."
Because he said,
"Lay him down."
Wait, I need a
give him a fucking potion.
He said,
"Give him a potion."
He said, "Wait, I need a farm, or the hose is watching."
No.
So he did it for that.
To be honest, I do that shit too. To be honest, if that was you and you had to take that whooping,
look at you.
I had to have to do that, bro.
So there, boom. That's the point right there.
What you mean at the point, bro? First when you scored all game, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, it's a professional war farmer.
What's wrong with that, bro?
It's not a problem. I just feel like there's just moments that it feels forced at this point.
When did it feel forced?
Bro, it's just, dude.
See?
It just feels forced, man.
See, you're just it was every single thing that happened in the webtoon happened there. So how was that forced?
I don't know. In the webtoon, it just felt more natural. In the anime, it just feels like the anime trying to prop him up to be more than what he is. Just make a natural.
What do you mean more than what he is? Do you know who he is?
Maybe it's because people like you just glaze Solo Leveling so much.
Bro, okay. When the further, like, I can't say shit because there's more to this fucking story. But, bro, you know what he does, bro.
No, he does a lot of things. But
so I'm just saying, like, how can you say that dude's not him when he's, like, legit has that power?
He is him, but I just think right now Solo Leveling's overrated.
Oh, right now, okay, got you.
Season 2 was good, but I don't think it was Anime of the Year worthy.
Oh, God.
I think
So it's overrated.
Yeah, it was a better show than Solo Leveling.
I said it was a better written story, but not a better executed show.
It was a better show.
Nope. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, anyways, we're not gonna even agree. We're never gonna agree to this. I do think it's overrated. I think it hit the overrated stretch, just like Jujutsu Kaisen did, just like Demon Slayer did. It hit 2 seasons, and then motherfuckers glazed the shit out of it. And then third season comes, and everyone goes, "Oh, this is good anime, but there's something better."
All right, so when the third season comes out and it's still popping
in
off,
2028,
what you gonna do?
I just want to let you know
what you gonna
too.
do? 2020. You for real?
Yes.
Why is it so long?
Because A1 Pictures fucking put a gun to the head of every person, every animator for the first 2 seasons and said, "All right, you can go home and see your family."
Okay, yeah.
They didn't put the map of treatment on them. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Stay metaculture, people.
Doses.
James 112.